Yo, what's the word, gang? It's your boy Kane Reaction. I'm back with another banger of a video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, gang. Roll to 300 subscribers. I appreciate everybody who been tapped in with your dog, man. There's more coming. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got football coming y'all way. That's my next thing. Hope y'all tapped in with that. Hope y'all fuck with that. Some not new stuff, old stuff that I'm into. Definitely. Like I said, I'm a football guy, so definitely gonna tap into some of that content. But this is a throwback that I wanted to react to a while back, but of course I've been busy with our real life. Life happens, you know what I mean. Camron interview. Shout out to Talk with Flea. Interviewed one of his exes, and I thought it was a hoot. So why not react to it, man? I hope, like I said, I hope everybody tapped in with me, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for all notifications of all my new content that come y'all way. I appreciate all y'all, man. Like, I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all helping a brother out, you know what I'm saying, gain some, you know, coming to a different lane, into a, you know, a new world, I would say, that I'm really having fun with, you know what I mean? So I appreciate all y'all. We ain't gonna do too much more talking though. Let's get right into the video. Now you remember?
Coming over there wasn't a problem?
Why the fuck would she come over?
She knew her, she knew me.
She ain't like me.
So I'm trying to ask
She
you.
ain't like me.
Okay, so...
No,
So
just real
it's
quick,
at the time,
I knew longer than I knew you. I don't even really actually know.
I don't
Saying. Okay, sorry, P.
I don't care.
Okay.
That's your
Kelly,
problem
I
right
wanna
there.
ask you something. What was the argument about? You was bartending. We came to a club. You was kind of upset with him that night. Do you remember that night? What was that? What was that about? Because I saw that you was upset. Normally, you know, you do get a little hyper sometimes. I'm gonna say hyper, but that night you was like, I saw you in a different mood. You was kind of like upset. What was wrong with you that night?
I mean, that night, you know, it's a club etiquette. Like when people come in the club, you bartending, people who fuck with you, people who cool with you, they come in, they support, and out of respect, they come to your bar. Like Kim, no, I don't deal with a lot of people, so out of respect, I couldn't understand why he wouldn't want to sit at my bar if he's my people's.
Representation, you got anything that?
It sounds like to me that Cali wanted control. I'm sure he wasn't just there just to be there. And if he was, I'm sure he would have came over there and just chilled at your bar. But 9 times out of 10, dude move like somebody who trying to get it at all times. I'm sure he just didn't show up.
Added that, or you want me to go on?
Is there, I have a question. When you're bartending, is there an obligation for a person where they want to spend their money and who they need to sit down with?
No.
No, they could go spend their money and sit down wherever they at.
Okay,
but
so,
I mean, if you don't fuck with me like that, you can sit wherever the fuck you want.
Hey, wait, you sound a little hostile.
Hostile as fuck.
You know, let's turn it down. I'm just asking.
No, I'm just keeping it 100.
Okay, but I'm asking because
I'm not on no weird shit. Because it's like it doesn't make any sense that people call themselves my friend, and I don't use that term lightly, loosely. Maybe some people do. I'm not a weirdo, fraud, fake weirdo nigga, so I don't know.
Okay.
Like I stand 10 toes down.
You a
I keep it
fraud,
100.
fake
Like I'm a very solid individual.
Right.
So if you are treating me other than a way that I wouldn't treat you, then I'm gonna question you.
Okay, so him sitting at somebody else's bar means he doesn't fuck with you?
He didn't sit at nobody's bar.
Oh.
He went in the section.
Oh, so you was upset about the section?
I wasn't upset about shit, but motherfuckers should have made it known that, yo, they're my peoples. I want to be next to my peoples. You don't come outside for me. You don't pull up for
Bro, it sound like this girl want to control Cam. It sound like it's all about control. It ain't got nothing to do with what the hell he want to do. Like, he ain't no grown-ass man that can do what he want to do. She wanted to be able to control what he do and how he do it if he in her presence.
He ain't lying.
That's what I get from this whole conversation.
me. You don't support me in any way in that dynamic. So it's like,
Okay. Next question, Sin.
And then when I hear shit over, you know, just hear shit about where you do go sit and how you spend your money. And when you do go support motherfuckers, it make me really reassess you.
Here we go.
Like, who you really fuck with, my nigga?
Here we go.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Don't mean to intervene on my representation because I don't know what night this is talking about. Was I booked at this club or I just happened to go?
You was booked.
Oh.
He trying to get money.
Never mind.
It doesn't matter.
Send next question. Send next question.
I got you. Yeah,
I don't care.
do you
Just sit wherever the fuck you want to sit.
I was booked. I was booked. I wasn't there to see you. I was actually
You can
booked.
sit wherever you want to sit.
Got it.
Send next question.
Yeah, is there still an
Me?
attraction there, Callie? Yeah.
Of course. That's why she won't say it.
One, two.
Why she won't say it.
Go.
I mean, it was.
You serious?
It still is.
It was an attraction.
Was his past tense. He's talking about
No, I said still.
present. Yes, present.
Women.
Let's keep it a buck, twin. If he wanted her, he could have her. Her pause that long told us everything we need to know. If he wanted her for real, he could have her. That's a guarantee.
Not for at least a year.
Wow.
A year. Oh, okay. All right. What was you upset about when you was like? I remember you was gonna buy a house on the West Coast or something, and you wanted to. He got like 9 bedrooms, some shit like that, and I think you was like, "Yo, let me get one of them bedrooms or whatever." Like, what was the dispute with that? What happened with that? You got mad about that too. So what was, you was in negotiations or something with a house? Why you got mad at him?
Oh, because at the time I was moving across country.
Fire.
And I asked if I could come there for 2 weeks until I get settled. And he was, I don't know, I felt like he was dancing around it.
Oh. Representation, you think that was okay?
Oh, I ask my client right now.
Should I respond to this? Is it okay I respond to this?
Yes, you may.
Okay, thank you. What happened was this. Callie's counting bedrooms in my house, and I have a lot of bedrooms in my house. And she was coming to the West Coast, and she said, she might have said 2 weeks, I don't know, but I knew it wouldn't have been 2 weeks because, which we won't get into. I know it would take longer than 2 weeks. But she has family on the West Coast. Her mother lives on the West Coast. Her father lives on the West Coast. Her sister lives on the West Coast. I said that you could go to all these different people's houses. I don't know if I necessarily want to live with you, especially being that we wasn't intimate for years. I am sexually attracted to her, but I know that sex for me and her isn't really good. Not saying sex isn't good. It leads to other problems outside of our friendship. So I'm saying,
basically, he know himself. You come to my house, I'm trying to knock the bottom out of it.
He ain't lying.
Hurting for a squirtin'?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hurting for a squirtin'. I wrote that.
That's basically what he's saying. And if that ain't what you own, then there's no reason for us to live together. You got family on the West Coast. Go stay with some of your family until you move into your crib. Sound like this girl just controlling, man, and she want things the way she want things, and if they not her things, then you the worst dude in the world in her eyes. That's it.
look, I don't think that'd be good. Callie likes to do crazy shit. Walk around my house in panties and don't give me no pussy. Act like she got weddings.
You is a liar.
I actually have pictures, which we're not going to share, of course, where we're watching television and she's laying ass to me, panties and ass on my lap. So basically in the 69 position, and she wants to watch TV like this.
Trying to gaslight you.
Yes.
I just have one question.
Yes. It's my turn. It's my turn.
How long ago was this?
It's my turn. It's not. I'm just telling you.
Send her older in your court, please.
Right. Exactly. If you want to be technical about this situation, what happened is this: I offered to eat Callie when she came.
Okay. Interesting.
Right. She said no.
Okay.
2 days later, she thought about it. Said, "Yo, could you eat my?" I said no. I said no.
Right.
I offered to eat. You didn't want it. She asked another day. So you're not gonna eat my? No, I'm not. I offered it. I'm not gonna eat it. I offered twice. She asked twice.
Right.
This is the stubbornness I can't have in my house.
Right.
This is what I'm talking about.
The man know what he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of games being played.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm thinking even though she's stubborn, I'm thinking once I eat it, I know what I'm gonna try and do.
Right.
So I tried to offer with an appetizer. This is the games we play with each other. No, I don't need that in my house.
Right.
I'm not doing it. Right. So I said I declined. I said you can move with your mother, you can move with your father, you can move with your sister. I'm not sleeping on nobody's couch. I'm not sleeping on nobody's couch. What I look like sleeping on the couch?
I was not sleeping on nobody's couch.
So she started making the demands.
The point being is it wasn't like she was stranded. If she was stranded, I had nowhere to go. Of course, cool. You have several places to go, but you want to demand how you living on somebody else's dime.
Facts.
All right, bitch, you going too far. No can do.
That's what happened.
I had my own room.
There it is, son.
Yep.
At the end of the day, she wanted control over Cam and what in his house and what he do. But don't want to give. Come on, man. Ain't nobody doing that, ma'am. Ain't nobody signing up for that, ma'am. Like crazy.
What was the debate between you and Cam over your wedding venue? What was that debate? I remember you saying some friend know about it and something with 25,000 or something. Like, what happened?
At the time, I had just got my venue. My landlord from hell put me in a real bind. And I said, Cam, I have my liquor license. And I need to do renovations on this space. This person left me with a shell. I said, I need help renovating so I can start generating money because I'm stagnant. And he said, okay, show me the paper for your liquor license. And once I see the paper, I'll have my attorney just draw up the paperwork and I'll give you the money and we'll sign. I talked to my friend today. She said, yeah, he agreed to give you the money on a gargantuous offer. Like, she basically felt like he wanted my blood.
Bro, what are you talking about?
For $25,000. He agreed, and he still never followed up. But he was only taking proceeds from the bar. At the same time, he never drew it up, and he act like it was whatever. And even when it came down to me signing my lease, he also made a bet that he did not stand on. And we could ask British that.
Oh, okay. Representation.
Yes, I'm here.
Is that a lie? Is that a lie or the truth?
I'm gonna let my client answer.
Okay.
I don't remember detail, but I'll tell you this much. I respect Callie as a hustler. I always tell her that, and I tell people that. She came from Oakland, not Oakland, the Bay Area to New York as a 22-year-old.
It was Oakland.
Okay, Oakland, I'm sorry. From the Bay Area, Oakland, to New York at 22 years old and survived. She did better than niggas I know from New York that grew up in New York and made a way for herself. And to this day, she still lives the way she wants to live, maybe not like she used to because she's in school. So I respect her hustle 100%. She saved up $100,000, over $100,000 to get this venue. She tells me about the venue, asks my opinion. I tell her, I wouldn't invest in that. You saved up the money, don't do it. But I'm saying my friend got one of these and she had LL Cool J come over for her wedding and this, that, and third, and I had to do this, that, and the third.
The thing is, it sounded like that Cam knew that she would be making a mistake by getting that venue, and he tried to prevent her from, he tried to he tried to prevent her from herself, and she chose, because she's stubborn, like he said, she chose the that route, and it failed on her. And because they have like a friendly type of relationship, she automatically assumed that this man is just finna give her $25,000 because, well, we mess around every now and then, so you should be obligated to. Man, I don't get it.
This is why you want to get a wedding venue, because you knew somebody with a wedding venue. And you thought that you could duplicate what she was doing. Come to find out, you told me that she wasn't doing what she really was doing.
Capping.
I told her that I don't think this is a smart investment, and I would not do it.
Try to prevent it.
I understand going against what people say, because I ask people for their opinion, and sometimes they'll say, "Yo, I don't think this is going to work. It is going to work." Either or, but you get the advice. So it's people that told me this isn't going to work and it's worked. It's people that told me this stuff I should do is going to work and I didn't invest. It's just a gamble you do when you do business.
That's facts.
Right or wrong, Larry, it's a good.
100%.
It was a business.
I don't feel
100%.
like
It's my goal. It's my goal. It's my goal.
Oh.
It's my goal. Larry's a businessman, so he understands about investment. I tell her, don't invest this $100,000. She invests $100,000. It doesn't do well. The landlord didn't have a ceiling in there. She was ceilingless. Not saying it was a sunroof or anything like that, but like she said, it was a shell. It was a lot of work. She didn't have an oven. She needed a lot of stuff. So the part she's talking about now is that when she comes back to me and needs help to get all these things done for her spot, she may be correct on that. I may have wanted blood because I told you don't do this in the first place. I may have been like,
yeah.
Basically, he said don't do it. You chose to do it anyway, so it's like a hard head make a soft ass, man.
Message.
A hard head make a soft ass, man. You think you just finna get 25 up out of me? Nah, it ain't working like that. It ain't working like that. Drop some paperwork. I need it in writing. I need my money. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not his wife. This is not his girl. None of that. They just kicking it every now and then. So come on, man. And he told you not to do it. So
my go. I don't understand why I can't get my go. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I've been talking this whole show. I've been like, right, so I can't get my go. So when she comes back to me and says, yo, Cam, I need 25. I need a stove. I need a ceiling. I need this. I need that. And I'm like, she's right. Now I'm a businessman. This is not personal. When she turns it personal, it's not personal. I told you I wouldn't make this investment. Now, when she needs something, she's right. I don't remember what the terms were, but they weren't reasonable. I'm not gonna lie, they weren't reasonable. She could be correct. I don't remember, but this is the cost of doing business.
Facts.
You shouldn't have invested in that. To me, my personal opinion, but I can't tell you how to live your dream. But if you're coming to if you
I didn't know I was gonna get finessed neither.
Nothing's personal. It's business. And sometimes the best experience is going through it.
Yeah,
because you're not gonna understand how business works. It's not personal. Okay, Callie, you have a question.
I think you underestimate me. I'm dead ass.
I didn't I just give her props?
Yeah, you did.
Say I think that you're one of the best hustlers
It's my
ever.
turn.
Yeah.
It's my
turn.
I can tell right off the bat, bro, like them two don't need to be together. And that's probably why he ain't let her move in. And 9 times out of 10 why they not together currently right now, because she too much. She wants her way, grown-ass woman, but throw temper tantrums like a child, want things her way. And, man, ain't nobody that got real stuff going on finna just put up with that. Ain't nobody finna do it. Not nobody with some sense, at least. Not with, like, man, please.
If you think that opening my own business that I had for 3 years didn't teach me shit, you wouldn't know me at all.
Again. Nothing new, nothing changed.
Like, The way I run
all
numbers
emotional
through my mind, the way I see
I'm
shit,
confused too, Kel.
like, it don't make no sense for me not to be fucking rich. At the end of the day, that's how I felt about you all my life, though. I felt like you overlooked every bit of potential about me. I don't even feel like most of the time you was looking at me, you was looking past me.
Personal. It was business, and she getting back to personal.
And that pissed me off.
This is still not business.
It's
what
not.
you're talking about. This is personal.
Yeah.
It was business shit. Then it got personal. Then it was business again. Like,
she in love,
I'm
bro.
not gonna go all
it's
over
so
the
many.
place. I'm gonna stay on.
She in love with a man who not in love with her. Like, it's that simple. Like, we can dance around it, but that man he ain't messing with her like that for real. And it's obvious. Obviously, she deeper into this than Cam is, and she don't know how to separate the business from the personal from the business. She don't know how to separate it.
On this particular topic, and if you want to go to another topic afterwards, it's fine. I'm going to stay on the wedding topic. It seems like you want to go somewhere else, but I'm going to stay on this topic for a second.
Yo.
Could you mute her, please? Thank you. What happened is this, like I was saying, Larry and PT, business is business. If I tell you, don't invest in it, which is not personal. I just gave her mad props. I think she's one of the best female hustlers I've ever seen. Gave her mad props before this happened, before she starts getting into, I look past her. I give her props. I'm just saying it wasn't smart business investment. When you come back to me to get a loan to fix shit up.
You can't tell me how to spend my money, ma'am. It's my money, ma'am. It's my money, ma'am.
And I said this wasn't going to be a good investment. And then I sit there and say, I want blood and plasma and everything else.
Because you come to me as a friend doesn't mean that I need to be obligated to just throw my money away.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, it's business. That's what he's trying to tell you, is that it was more of a business. And he told you it was a high risk business from the beginning. Yeah. And you didn't listen to him.
It was a high risk business.
It was very high risk.
I operated on my own for 3 years, and I ended up installing my own fucking ceiling, doing my own floors, building my own bar.
And how much money did you make in those 3 years?
I can't even tell you, because I had to take all the money. I had to survive. On top of that,
that's another reason why the loan should have been high, because you can't even tell them how much you made.
Right.
When I go to somebody and someone,
how was I supposed to make anything with a fucking shell?
This is my point to you, Callie, is that when you go into business,
my whole point was, had the space been in the proper condition, it would have operated and generated money. I was in a fucking prime location. I was in Long Island fucking City, one of the most prominent neighborhoods in New York City.
Huh? Right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
I didn't put my shit in the fucking hood. I had an entire view of fucking Manhattan. You know how many people loved my space and said it's just not done?
Was it a shell when you bought it? Was it a shell when you bought it?
Yeah, but
okay, then Callie,
force people who are supposed to do the work in the lease not to do the work. This is not a conversation I'm even supposed to be having right now.
So what happened to the
what I'm just saying is, when we talk about business, because listen, with all due respect, Callie.
At the same time, I got a different type of upset right now.
Callie, with all due respect,
my upset is not over it don't even got shit to do with the $25,000 right now.
Callie,
what is the issue?
Yeah, because it's about Cam, and you want him to do what you want him to do for you when you want him to do it. And at the end of the day, like he said, I'm a businessman. He's a business, but he's also a businessman. I'm not finna just be giving you money after I told you that it was a bad investment for me and for you, because you don't have it no more. But in his mind, he thinking for me. It's a bad investment for me. Come on, man. Get your feelings out of it.
Respect.
That shit, no. That shit is where it's at. At the end of the day, to sit amongst a nigga that knew me since, like, what?
Callie, you're operating from a space. You're operating from a space of personal instead of business.
Because it's my turn.
Emotional damage. women.
Okay.
Period.
Okay.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Fucking say what I want to say.
Okay. Okay.
And
Ain't
now
no way.
what I'm about to say is
Couldn't do it.
the fact that somebody could know me all my life, watch me fucking pour blood, sweat, and tears into everything I motherfucking did, and never assisted, helped, wanted to nothing, makes me angry.
It's all personal shit.
And it took for men, other men, that cared about me, that wanted to invest in me, that believed in me. It's deeper than that. It is so much deeper than that. So at the end of the day,
all feelings,
I
no
wasn't
facts.
gonna keep turning to a motherfucker that always turned me away.
So can I ask you a question? What happened to the situation? The space?
What situation? What space?
What you was trying to do?
I closed it.
Closed it?
So
I closed it. I'm a full-time fucking nursing student.
Okay.
Callie, I gotta be honest with you. You spitting some real bullshit right now. I gotta be honest with you.
Larry,
Because
I agree,
you
Larry.
said you closed it down over because he didn't give you $25,000. And if you
Hell
did
no.
your
I
if you
put the
did your
fucking ceiling in
if you
myself.
did your due diligence beforehand when you bought that shell in the beginning, and this man then told you, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I said this, and I'll say it again, Cam.
I could have kept going.
Listen to me. I'm not saying this because Cam is here. Cam is Cam is a very smart businessman. He doesn't get enough credit for his
He
business
invested
acumen.
who he invested.
Listen, if it's a smart investment, it's a smart investment.
Facts.
Do you know how many people come to Cam and ask for investments that he rejects?
No, I was a bad investment. Everything.
No, it's not about that. You're taking it personal.
I was
It's not
always a
about
bad
Every
investment.
time.
Larry,
It's very personal.
the lines were blurred.
He ain't lying.
This is what's going on.
Yes.
The
The lines were blurred. The lines
Yes.
were blurred. I understand that, but Callie, you can't do that. You shouldn't do that because if you had your due diligence and you got everything in order, you should. Come on, Callie, you got to be honest with yourself. You're not being honest with yourself.
Well, Callie, do you consider, because I remember you mad about a video you did for him and a song, do you put that in the same category with business?
Yes.
Or was it personal?
You want to talk about the what was
I
you mad
wasn't
about
dating
with
him
the
when that song came out.
Okay.
You wasn't dating me when the club came out.
What club?
The who?
The weddings planned, whatever you want to call it. We wasn't dating then either.
But it was still post.
So post means after. Correct?
You see what I'm saying? She want girlfriend, wife shit when she not neither. That's her problem right there. She think this man owe her something because they used to mess around. She sound crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question, because the feelings that I'm getting from you, were you number one or thought you was number one?
Thought.
Yeah, I'm asking. Were you?
Yeah, when you got like possessive and stuff,
Yeah.
like he said you was territorial.
Did I think I was number one? It's funny.
No, I'm just asking a
He
simple
answered the
question.
question.
To be honest, you asking me if I thought I was number one.
Yes. Because the behavior that you're giving, the personal behavior,
Facts.
it sounds like a lot of entitlement.
Yes. That's
So
a
that's why I'm
problem.
asking you.
Yep.
When behavior like that with
To
entitlement,
be honest, not even to jump in.
I'm sorry. You know what it is? I'm just used to a man in my life, especially one who's intimate with me, automatically wants to step into leadership and provision and want to.
That's when he want to be with you, ma'am. The fact that you was giving it out and he wasn't doing that for you before you was giving it out proves that you the goofy in this situation. You giving out the milk for free and then wonder why you ain't getting nothing back.
Message.
It's insane.
protect and provide for me. Kim has never given me those vibes.
Yeah. You got a boyfriend.
But you sleeping with him,
Kelly?
though.
No.
Exactly.
Why does that matter? Do you have a girlfriend right now, Kim?
I don't need nobody to protect and provide for me. I'm not looking for that. I'm just trying
You're
to
a
say.
man.
I'm
I
just
wouldn't
trying to
expect
say.
that.
I'm just trying to say that this is the thing that you think that because you're dating somebody, like for instance, right? Give you an example.
So as a woman, if I share my body with a man, I shouldn't expect him to want to protect and provide for me.
Not if he on that and y'all on that trajectory of y'all being together and him taking his last name and him doing it all the way. Even if he don't take your last name, if he not showing you the character of him being that type of man, why you sleeping with him in the first place, shorty? Why you doing it? It don't make sense. Do it. I know.
Is that what you would teach your fucking daughter?
The problem, I'm not having sex with my daughter.
What are you talking about?
Just make up your mind.
No, it's not about having sex with your daughter. It's about, that's what you would teach your daughter.
Oh, teach your daughter. I'm sorry.
She just having sex with a man that who doesn't want to protect and provide for her. Like what?
Why would you?
You want to protect.
You think men and
provide.
women are equal?
No. What I'm trying to explain to you is this. For me, I rather invest in my female than give my female. And that's the problem.
You've never invested in me.
Because you had bad investments. That's why you're in nursing school. I'm trying to explain to you that the investments that you had weren't good.
That's not why I'm in nursing school. I've been working on my nursing degree since fucking 2019.
Why you don't have it yet?
I opened the business to help me get through nursing school.
Which was
because I needed a passive income.
Which was a bad investment.
Got him! Got him!
He cooking. Ain't nothing she can say.
Anyway, like I was trying to explain, because it's a bad investment or somebody gives you an opinion, you reverse it into a nigga don't want to protect, provide.
Yep.
You never looked out for me.
Yep.
Yo, you didn't really like you always looked past me. Because I don't think what you were doing was going to make money for yourself or for me. That's how you reverted to say, yo, you never wanted to look out for me. You never did this for me. You never believed in me. You always looked past me. Because I give you my real opinion on situations. It was a time where Sin and PT and Callie called me and said, Kim, you know what? You're right, man. I be bugging. You not with the club situation. One day she called, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe this shit.
Wow.
She's like, yo,
accountability.
Yeah, there was accountability
there.
She's like, yo, you know, I thought about it. Man. You're right.
I just want to talk about accountability.
He's like, yo, you're right,
think
Cam.
you knew what that word means.
You're right, Cam. You know what I'm saying? I do be, I forget what it was, but she actually apologized, and I really couldn't believe it. And I was happy about that, to be honest with you. But a year later, I still don't believe in it. I still don't want to invest in this, that, and the third. And I think that's great what you said, PT.
Let me tell you something.
When it comes to blurred lines with personal and business.
That's what I get from the whole thing.
The lines is blurred.
Yeah, my opinion.
You know what?
I'm listening.
I don't know. In all honesty, I know the difference between when somebody cares about me and then somebody want to fucking play in my face.
Gotcha.
So what's your feelings today towards each other?
She's still in love with that nigga.
This day.
She's still in love. That's why she on here talking, acting like that.
Still friends? Like. Okay, Cam. What's your feelings towards her?
Listen, I love Callie as a friend, man. Like I said, she's a beautiful girl. Still very, very pretty. And then, we was talking before the show, making fun. We were talking about age and everything else. She still looks really great. Looks good. Very attractive. Very smart. Very ambitious. Very independent as well. I would love to be her friend, but we're just not in a space
relationship
of being friends, because the last time we talked, I wouldn't let her move in my house. So we stopped speaking.
That has nothing to do with it.
I'm just telling you, last time, for me, that's what it was.
We gotta go deeper. My takeaway for that whole interview is, man, that Callie chick, man, it's gonna be hard for her to find somebody solid. Honestly, mainly because she not intentionally vetting those people to be solid. You shouldn't been shorty. You shouldn't been giving up your body to Cam, knowing damn well that he not wanting to provide, the provision, give you provision and provide for you. You should have been laying under him anyway if that's how you feel and you want a man to do that for you. That just didn't make no sense. And as far as the business aspect of it, if he told you not to do it and you did it anyway, you can't turn around and come back and ask this man for money and expect him not to want some points on the board. Like, at the end of the day, I told you not to do it, so guess what? You gonna need to show me some the paperwork, and I'm gonna need a percentage. Like, that's just business, period. It ain't got nothing to do with no personal stuff. Like, my takeaway from it is she's still in love with Cam, and she wanted him to be with her on some real serious shit, and he was never on that. He was never on that from day one, and I could tell just by the conversation they were just sitting there having with each other that he always gave that off to her, but she didn't want to take it in. She wanted to still be in control. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Him inviting girls over still when they supposedly was messing around shows that he wasn't really on her like that. If a dude would disrespect you in your face like that, ma'am, then you ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take that L as far as he told you exactly who it was and you didn't believe him. And that's your problem. That's your prerogative. You messed that up. Now he ain't on that. Ain't no man with that high tier of like fame and money finna conform to what you feel and what you say just because you feel it and you say it. You know what I mean? Like, it just is what it is, Callie. Shout out Cam. Shout out Talk with Flea. Larry, the other guys, man. Sin. Shout out to them boys, man. I watch every time they drop an episode, I watch it. Sin and fucking Cam is hilarious together, man. And I know they've been tight forever. So shout out to them boys. This was a hell of an episode. It was hilarious, funny, and I had to react to it, man. I appreciate everybody who be tapped in with your dog. It's your boy Kane. Peace.
Here. Got your motherfucking man. Come here.